Dewey Mason in the building, fading. Hoodie Mason in the building, fading. Mike the Mason in the bed. It's your boy, aka Dr. Cyber Laser. Hope you don't doing cause I'm not. You feel me? So very vandaag boy. We're gonna be reacting to let me read the title of the video we're reacting to now. Let me cut to the chasing So we're gonna be reacting to what job is Thuli Phongolo jobbing that affords her this lifestyle in the South African economy by Owami Entertainment. So very people are gonna be pocket watching Thuli Phongolo in this video. So we're gonna talk cause people are wondering like how does Thuli Phongolo afford these designer bags? Mara, they get to sleep with woman, they eat noodles when they sleep and noodles when they wake up. Mara, Thuli Phongolo doesn't have a job and she has a Maybach and stuff. And yeah, okay, I don't know about the Maybach part, Mara. She has a Lambo, bro. She has a Lambo, she has a mansion, she has a but this one is motioned up, dog. I'm talking Richard Mealy's, but this one is motioned up, dog. So yeah, people are curious. So let's watch the reaction then. Let's do something like a carving, guys.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, aka Miss Phongolo, bring back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost doing the welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe and also hit the bell. I am so clever.
Okay, my sister, can you get to the video?
Let's go ahead and talk about this chandish bob, okay? We're gonna talk about Thuli Phongolo. Ex Pori.
Yeah.
Ex I can't put this down because how are you guys go?
I can't
hear me, let me. Ex
Yo, she's a vibe. What the fuck?
But other than that, she's also an actress. Now, if you remember well, when Thuli Phongolo came into the scene,
guys, wait. Do you think that I can ask Thuli Phongolo to go to a matric dance with me, guys? Since Molwane can do it, like Molwane took Tyler to MD, so also me, I can take Thuli Phongolo to MD. Also me, if you can make it happen for that brew, make it happen for me, guys. I also want to take it to MD. 2026, I'm taking her, boy. There's no way. I must also take her, but Mulwane is not winning.
She was an actress, like from where most of us got to see her.
Like, no, hard for pausing, but think about it. If Tyler can come, boy, also her she can come. Bro. Come on.
At least, okay. I don't know if maybe it's just as village babes, okay, but yeah, that's when I got to see her first on Generations. And you know, she's a good actress. I wouldn't say great, but I would say she's a good actress, right?
She's
very beautiful, and I think she's definitely using her looks, because again, I don't see Thuli Phongolo being like an average looking girl and she begs roles like that. She's not a great actress, and that is my opinion. She's a good one, she's not great at it, but you know, that is good. She is an actress, you know. She has acted also on different stories. I've also seen her on The Wife, which again, good performance, not great, nothing memorable for me, but she was good. Now, overall and above, she also is a DJ. You do not see her DJing a lot, especially recently, right? She tried this other thing with her, I don't know if it's her friend or her partner, where, you know, they go out there and they shake butt a bit, you know, shake, and then they would be wearing those fluffy boobs. But if there's one thing about Thuli Phongolo that we can all not deny, is that she is a luxury babe. Down to the core, okay? A luxury honey, okay? And we love it for her. A beautiful house. Remember, she even surprised the mom with a car, a nice car at that. If I'm not mistaken, was it a Mercedes-Benz? I really can't remember too much, because it was around the time where girlies were just surprising their mothers with cars, so sometimes I kind of get them confused, right? And then also
wait, I'm gonna keep it up, gents. Me, I'm not pocket watching. Mara, boy, what does she even do though? Like, boy, this hand is up type shit. If you're telling me she doesn't have a sponsor, I'm gonna call it a sponsor, aka Blesser, boy, a sponsor, boy. if she doesn't have a broiler sponsoring her, me I don't cover it. Me I don't cover how she gets money. And she's selling drugs, bro. Yes, I'm hating. At this point, boy, she's too up. She's too up. Where the emotion is insane. Her emotion is insane,
she
bro.
Drives expensive cars, and of course, like, fashion is everything. Like, oh girl,
Vanna, Louis Vuitton every post,
everything.
Wait, in fact, wait. Let's cover Instagram. Wait. Let's cover Instagram, dog. Boy, cover this motion, bro. Just cover the motion, dog. Cover the motion, dog. Cover the motion, boy. Her Instagram page is my school fees times 700 trillion, boy. Times 700 trillion, mfanak. Boy, cover her, boy. Cover the motion, bro. Cover the motion. Hold on, let me see a photo of her with motion. Boy, look, she was in Paris. Boy, she was in Paris. Boy, boy, we're pocket watching, Fandaf. She's in Paris, boy. Mfanak, she went shopping in Paris. Is that Goyard? Chance, do you know how much Goyard is, boy? Boy, shopping in Paris, boy. Boy, I don't even know what this is, boy. Look at this, boy. Give my strawberry, my sweet berry. I can say it, boy. Blueberry, boy. She went to Hermes, boy. Hermes. Boy, get Hermes. Mfanak, give my 16 trillion. Boy, Van Cleef, 800 trillion. Mfanak, boy. Well, now you've never even been to Cape Town, but she's in Paris, boy. Okay, I've never been to Cape Town. She's in Paris, boy. That's motion. But that's motion. But do you know how much it is just to fly to Paris? Okay, wait. Let's see. Flight from OR Tambo to Paris. Boy, device first class. I know that for sure. Price, boy, it's gonna be my 800 trillion, boy. Cover the price. Boy, cover the price. 11k. 11,000, boy. 11,000. That's the lowest price. And that's economy. The lowest is 11,000, boy. The lowest is 11,000. That's crazy. But there's even for 36,000. 38,000. Boy, bro, let's have motion, bro. People have motion, boy. People have motion, dog. That's what playing here. That's what playing, bro. People have motion, bro. People have motion, but something like a motion.
Posted a watch, and this is a Richard Mille RM 037 from what I see here. This is from Fresh Men Make. And I guess, they know the model or whatever, because this was posted in black and white. Unless it's a fake, but if it's an original, this watch allegedly goes for 5,727,845, which obviously that's like 6 milli, right? I did see some people price
6 million to tell the time. 6 million to tell the time. Boy, brothers are rich. Boy, some brothers are rich out here, boy. Imagine being able to buy that, boy. Boy, life is not fair. I can't even make 50 rand, boy. Brothers are buying watches for 6 meter. Boy, life is not fair, boy. Life is not fair, boy. There's no way.
Pricing it at 6 million, and then this is what the one that I saw the price that was a bit lower. And whenever we say lower, and for a watch that's like 5,700,000 and something rands, that's so much money, right? And she posted this on her stories, it seems. And yeah, there are people that are like, oh, did she buy the watch, or was she like fitting it and she took a picture? And if you look at her wrist, you will actually see that is a Cartier bracelet. It looks like it. And if I don't know if they are both, I don't know if they're both Cartier or what, but I know that one there looks like a Cartier, right? Which, if you search the price, is also not cheap. Now, the lifestyle that Thuli Phongolo lives is very expensive, right? We cannot deny that. She dresses very well, she dresses very expensive, she lives a very expensive.
Guys, it's cause she's a baddie. Guys, if you're a baddie, nah. In my life, I've realized if you're a baddie, in this life, anything is possible if you're a baddie. But if you look good, in your heart, boy, anything is possible, boy. Anything is possible, boy. You can get to it, boy. Obviously, there's like a cost, there's like a price to everything you get. Mara, let's minimize that. Boy, you can get everything. Imagine, boy, she's so up, boy. 6 meter, boy. Someone's timer doesn't even make 6 meter in their whole lifetime, and she put it on her wrist. That's motion, bro. Like motion into you,
expensive life and everything. Now the question here is, where is that money coming from?
But that's motion, boy.
And I know somebody's gonna be like, and your business, the business that I have here is that I have seen somebody post, I don't remember if they posted her. What did they post? They posted someone and they were talking about a hardworking woman. And I'm like, girl, that job is not jobbing the money that is being moneyed here. Okay? Like for me personally,
guys, I feel like if you have 2 brain cells and more, she obviously has a blesser, boy. Like this is easy. She has a sponsor, boy. That Bruella is sponsoring her, or Bruellas. This is easy. This is an easy one, but this is an easy one. This one, she has a Bruella, and that Bruella's packed up, boy, motioned up. I'm telling you,
I would need to see those receipts for me to believe that your hard work is actually affording you a 6 million rands watch. I wash them. Come with those receipts, especially in South Africa and this economy. Guys, let me tell you something, right? I have, for a while, I used to be like, oh my gosh, it would be so great to be on television. Oh my gosh, there would be this, there would be, until I really got to find out what is going on in this entertainment industry. I feel like if you want to chow money, go be a musician or something. Okay, go into music, go into DJing. Don't go into acting.
Yeah, that's where the money
is. If it's about the money, acting should always be your side hustle, and that's my opinion. Because I spoke to somebody and they had like a lead role. When we say lead role, we're talking about somebody that you see on your screens like every day in a very high, like a proper series that making waves is still even airing even now. And what do you mean that this person was taking home about 33,000 rands?
Yo.
And now it goes back to the whole time that, you know, the time Latoya's Lies was out here wilding, okay, that she claimed that she was getting like 35k and stuff like that. Like, what do you mean? So which job is it that Ugirl is jobbing that would afford her this and this expensive trips and all this stuff?
She has a place on my sister. This one is simple. This one is simple. She has a Bruella sponsoring her, giving her something for something in exchange. And we all know what that is. This bombs, boy. He wants bombs. That's it.
I'm not saying that people should not live the way that they live. Live the way that you live, right? The only thing that we ask is that do not make it seem like what you do in the public eye is what's getting you all this stuff. Because we know people that are literally out there just working hard and getting that money through this entertainment industry. A lot of them, guys, majority of them are actually living in debt.
Living in debt is crazy. I don't think she is, but I'm telling you, boy, she has a blessing.
I don't even want to lie. It's absolutely wild. It's absolutely crazy. And I think it's high time that people actually spoke up, because we have young children that are out there and they aspire, you know, to be great actresses, to be on our screens, to be like this person. They look at someone like Thuli. Oh, girl goes to Dubai like... what's Dubai? She can get there and she can even shop more money than she used to actually travel to the place, designer this, designer that. Some child out there, some rural child out there, some poor child out there that really doesn't know the jig. I don't even remember what they say, but sometimes you're just there sitting there like, oh my gosh, if I was to get into this entertainment industry, I'd make so much money. Girl,
I mean, like, okay, in acting, we're gonna keep it up back. It's not that much money, but in terms of like in DJing, but there's a lot of money, and obviously in being an artist. But it depends on how you become an artist, boy. If you're in a group, there's not a lot of money, boy. I'm gonna keep it up back. But if you're like a standalone artist, and you're like you have a record deal, like maybe like let's say something like a distribution deal, They only cover like your music stuff. They only take money from your music royalties and not that much. Then you're gonna chow now. Then you're gonna chow now. Way more than an actor. But if you're an actor, wow, yeah, no. Yeah, no. It might be it's time to start a business. For real. Like, I'm gonna tell you how it is, but I'm gonna keep it out back. But actors really in South that they don't have royalties, number one. Number two, you're not guaranteed your next job. So if you're gonna act, boy, you must do it like for passion. Like, it's just strictly for passion. That one is a passionate job. Obviously you can surprise us and be super rich, you know, if God allows it. Mara, statistically speaking, there's not that much money, bro, in acting. There's more money in being a DJ, boy. Yo, boy, DJs chow guap. Yo, DJs, boy. And I'm talking about like an upcoming DJ that's getting like booked like regularly. How those brothers are making something like a money, boy. Those brothers are making something like a money, dog. DJs like Mama Parisa, those ones are on the next level. Those ones are on the next level. 100 trillion. Yo, these ads. Change. I must become a DJ so I can afford YouTube Premium. And subscribe so we can afford YouTube Premium. Boy, we're struggling. Boy, yeah. Come on, change. It's for free.
A lot of actors and actresses, guys, are not making a lot of money. Not that kind of money. So, yeah. I mean, at this point, I do not know, but I really honestly am just like, yeah, you know, I'm interested. I would like to know which job Thuli Phongolo is jobbing so that we can also go job that job. If it's a job, well, it has to be a job, I don't know, but we would love to also enter that industry that is paying her that much to can afford without.
My sister, you don't want to be in that industry, the blesser industry, the blesser one. That one is not safe. That one is not safe, man.
Even working that much, I know, like, in my opinion, right? Like, I'm not saying she's not working, she is working. But if you look at the stuff that she posts and the work that we see publicly, for me, it does not. Unless if maybe she's from a very rich family and they also fund her, or she had so much money somewhere and that's what's funding her, I do not know. But if you look at her page, it's not like, oh, girl is having a lot of campaigns, so we would say she's making a lot of money, you know. If you look at you know, her page, it's not like she's gigging all the time. We would be like, wow, she's making proper money with that. With the acting career, again, I'm not somebody that watches TV a lot, but sorry, I know that she's back on Generations, and again, we do not know exactly how much they pay there, but we know that with Generations, they were not paying enough to a point where they had people strike, like basically, you know, have that whole issue, and they had to rearrange and rechange, fire people and everything.
Ooh, but Generation was never the same after that, but I know me, I was a kid when all of that happened. I was in Ghana, but I could even see what I hear the lashing side, boy. When they rebooted that show was never the same. That thing was pop. The new actors, that thing was pop, boy. That's when Generation Loki started to like fall off, boy. When they rebooted it,
I don't know, maybe this new one, it pays like a lot of money for her to can be able to afford all this stuff, right? We do not know. But for me, Konindo awful, and when we talk, they will claim, oh, it's just jealousy. No, it's not jealousy. We're saying, girl, replacking. We need that money. Honestly, I mean, at this point,
we need that money. Hey, my sister, me, but I don't want that blesser man. It only works for baddies. Me, it wouldn't work on me. I'm not gonna lie.
I would love to just save a lot of money and not do as much work. Okay? So, yeah.
But even YouTube doesn't pay the life Thuli Phongolo is living, Baba. Even Ghost Ruby doesn't live this type of life, and that's like Ghost Ruby is like one of the YouTubers that's get like he's top 5 when it comes to like making the most money on YouTube, dog. He's genuinely top 5, bro. He's genuinely top 5. That brother makes coin, but he doesn't live like this, but Thuli Phongolo. So I'm saying, there's something she's not telling us, Baba. I'm telling you, it's a blessing. You guys are gonna say, oh no, when are you jealous? Hey, just because you can't give a girl 50 rand doesn't mean that all girls can. Hey, Baba, this is not about me. This is not about me, bro. This is about her. And I'm telling you how it is, Baba. Me, I know a blesser motion when I see a blesser motion. But I get what I'm hating. So ish. Long day.
From Miniatures, I love you guys. If you're someone that is out there and you know which other business or girl is in that is actually her bank, comment it down below so that we can also start going towards that direction.
I feel it. Hey man, Phongolo has too much emotion, but it's well, dog. My sister, if you don't have a pleasure, please tell us. Please tell us how to get that motion. Plug us, but you also want to take trips to Dubai, bro. Also us, you want to take trips to Paris, dog. Also us, you want to be on Fly Emirates, Joe. Some of us have never been on an aeroplane. Me. Some of us have never went to Cape Town, baba. We only know 3 provinces: Gauteng, Limpopo, and Mpumalanga. That's the only provinces I know, chief. It's shy. That's the furthest I've went in this game called life. That's the furthest I've went, baba. So, hey, my sister, plug us, Alright, what can I say, guys? Subscribe. It's for free, boy. Just comment down below, boy. Like, it's literally for free, chief. Come on, please.